This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised. LA. A gang member walks into a house and opens fire with a semi-automatic rifle.
We said, why did you shoot everybody in the house? And his answer was, because they were home.
The killer is a member of the Crips.
Real Crip, Compton.
In their gangland world, soldiers kill without a second thought.
And you know who the I am, and I'm coming to get you.
Anytime you have a 13-year-old who could blow your brains out and go home and play a video game like nothing happened, there's something wrong.
South Central LA is the battleground.
I don't challenge LA. I don't test LA because I'm Ice-T. A 15-year-old kid will kill me for a reputation.
It's a lifestyle lived without rules.
Real Crip.
It's about death, man. That's all that's coming out of what we have fueled for so many years.
Don't be scared, I ain't gonna hit you like.
I see no integrity. I see no value system.
You're really not gonna understand it. It's just like Martians. You know what I'm saying? People are afraid of that they don't understand.
We go deep inside a world where there are only two choices.
Crips don't die, they multiply. Crip or die.
South Central LA, May 9th, 1988. Jamie Finney went for a ride to the store with next-door neighbor LaTanya Nikki Stover. Nikki was eager to show off her new red car.
If you live in the inner city, you start recognizing different things. And they noticed that there were some guys driving around and they saw them with these hoods pulled down over their faces. And these girls said, whoa, they look like these dudes are up to something, we better get on home.
What the girls didn't know is that the young men were members of the Crips. Earlier in the day, they'd been swindled in a drug deal.
These guys had been ganked out of some money, got some flour instead of cocaine, and they were angry and they looking for the people that sold them this bad sale.
Unable to find the dealer, they decided to take revenge on the drug dealer's sister. They heard she was driving a red car. At an intersection, the gang members pulled up alongside Jamie and Nikki and opened fire with an Uzi and a pistol. Jamie's mother, Charlotte, was just blocks away.
I heard this gunfire, and it was like, you would not believe the number of shots that were ringing out. It was crazy. A few seconds later, I heard this knock on my door. So I went to the door, and a girl said, "You need to come."
She reached the scene at the same time as the paramedics.
The car was totally riddled. I went to my daughter, and she was laying back in the seat. My daughter was shot 15 times. My neighbor's daughter was shot 8. The car had hundreds of bullets in it.
Those girls tried to get home and they never made it. Children never know what hit them. They never knew what hit them.
The gang members had found their target, a red car with a young woman behind the wheel.
When the police told me it was a mistake, that was like, no, it's not a mistake, that was murder.
Decades later, Charlotte's tragedy remains business as usual in the Crip-infested streets of Los Angeles. In the city known as the gang capital of the nation, the Crips are the reigning army. With more than 10,000 members, they're the largest black gang in LA and can be found in every corner of the city.
I walk these streets, I stay with the heat. West side to the day that we die.
But their epicenter and home base is South Central. a 42 square mile region just below LA's downtown skyline.
This is where I was born and raised, and can't nobody take that from me. So I know my home, I know where my heart is at.
The Crips split their south central turf between the east side and the west side, with the Harbor Freeway as a dividing line. The gang is split as well. More than 200 different divisions, or sets, control dozens of neighborhoods in and around South Central. Each set has its own name and its own leaders.
You come around over here, we gonna tear your mother head off.
In this rarely seen video, a high-ranking member of the Crips brags about his gang's lust for power. His identity has been protected for his safety.
Being a Crip gang member, man, is beyond anything you cherish in life. You know, you got a mother, you cherish her to the most up respect, but a Crip gang, being a dedicated Crip, is something that you constantly seeking out for unity every day, power, because you never get enough of it. Man, it's like a mother fever.
Being a Crip is a lifestyle choice, and it's forever.
Ain't no getting out. That's not even in the Crip book. Once you become a Crip, you don't never get out. You may slow down, but you'll never get out. It's no getting out.